What's up, YouTube? Hey, check this out, man. I was doing a reaction to Jaguar Wright and she was live. I'm trying to find the right live. So while I'm looking for the right live, we're gonna do this live right here, man. Jaguar Wright effect is live entry and all this good stuff, man. Give Jaguar Wright a thumbs up. I really love to support Jaguar Wright page and everything. So y'all hit this, gonna be a long one. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out, man. I'm gonna get things together. Oh, here she come now. I'm gonna get things together while she.
You know, when you've been waiting to take a breath,
start talking.
It's nice when you finally feel it's safe to. Please don't forget to like on your way in.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up.
This is my first virtual diary submission.
Okay.
I've done these on former channels.
Okay.
But they were all deleted.
Damn.
I mean, I still have some of the footage, and I might make that public. Okay. Some of my old video journal submissions that I've kept throughout the years. I keep a virtual diary, so I never forget. There are days when I look at certain submissions from my diaries, and it's triggering. I'm not gonna lie. I was about 26 in that picture. Sam was about 1. Paid $2,000 for those Chanel glasses. They were stolen. People always love stealing my shit. I guess that's why I don't worry about collecting a bunch of expensive shit anymore. All people have ever done is steal from me. I'd rather spend my money on other things these days. If it gets rowdy in this chat, let me see what my options are, because I didn't set it before. You know, I'm just going to do it now. I mean, technically, this isn't a normal live, so it's my diary. I want to start with a song that I want to dedicate to people with leaky ceilings and no man. I want to dedicate to weird, fake moderators. I want to dedicate to people who think they're popping and yet hashtag every variation of my name. I mean, if you so popping, why would you need to hashtag Jaguar Wright, hashtag Jaguar Wright Johnson, hashtag the Jaguar Wright effect, hashtag Jaguar Wright show, even hashtag set in the West? It's weird. So weird. I guess they thought I was their slave. We can do better with those likes. A lot better with those likes. It's my diary. Show a little respect.
Show a little respect for my diary.
I want to dedicate this song to YouTube, who really thought that they had chains on me. Man, they thought they owned my life. And swear to God, they still got a right to hold on to it.
You better hold on.
It's sad when people don't know how to let go. And a lady should always know how to leave. Guess ain't no ladies on YouTube. They really thought they had the chains on me. They felt the same way
Mm.
about Samson
She about to preach, y'all. She gonna preach it.
after his hair was shining. His head was bald. They blinded him. Oh my God. They made fun of him. They really thought they had him cold.
Mm.
And his hair grew back. And I guess they forgot what that meant. And one day, even though he was blind, he asked a young man that could see to lead him to the two most important pillars in that place. Thank you, Mary. And he said, God used me. Samson didn't make it out alive. He didn't. And neither did any of the Philistines. He disobeyed God. But even he knew he could still be a miracle. He was a miracle. Samson had taken down I don't know how many Philistines. But that day, when he found his strength again, and he called on the Lord, our source, our God Almighty, he was a miracle again. And he took out more Philistines because it was a big gathering. Pretty much almost everyone important was there. And he took them all straight to hell. Funny how that worked. They had him in chains, you know. They had him in chains. They had him bound up. They swore to God. They made fun of him in his face. Oh, they played in his face. And then God used him to play in theirs. And that was it. There was no more. You two really thought they had a slave in me? What a foolish thing to think. If I could only get my feet to move. If I could only get my heart to let go. We could finally be free. Free of you and all that I hate about myself. Picture that. Goodbye, trolls. I guess I drank too much. I'm telling the truth. All I want in this world right now is away from you.
I love when she sing.
Dripping your lips a song. Just one away from this ugliness, far away from this ugliness. And I've been isolated in my thoughts, baby. Wishing nothing but to be away from you, baby. Wish that I felt the part. And right here that I'm more than asleep. I've been asleep.
When ya.
Stuff going. And now I just wanna be free. Take the chains off me. To try Jaguar Radio, come on. What? Agreeing to be your wife. That next. Should listen to that girl. That girl before me. All the joy and her laughter when you introduce me. You have. Baby, and now that we're
Hey. For you, for you, for you, for you.
Yo, let's do something with the mic. Now I just want to be free. Let's take the strings off now. For you, for you, for you, for you, for you. Alive, 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 alive. Stupid. Come on, let's take the strings off now. And I just want to be free. So take the chains off me.
Take the chains. I take the chains off me.
Jaguar Radio, come on, let's go.
Jaguar Radio, y'all. Yeah.
But now I just really want out of this. Every bird should want out of a cage. I want to be free. I want to be free. I want to be free. Now, in the slide. And I just want to be free. Let's take the chains off me. Take the chains off me. Take the chains off me. Take the chains off me.
Listen to the attitude.
Take the chains off me. Take the chains off me. Take the chains off me. Please.
Take the chains off me. Take the chains off me. Be free. People don't understand how to be free. They think they do, but they really don't. Not like Uncle Mike that don't have no.
I ain't mad at the idea.
Sykes. I can't rhyme.
That's part of my diary. Or my song. It's my life.
I can get down in the music, but don't have no vocal skills. But to let people know that Uncle Mike is real.
Blood walk. Somebody said.
Hey, talk to him.
They want to get into that blood walk.
Blood walk.
Man, that song has so much everything in it for me. Let's see. Step one and two. Come on. Hey. Jaguar Radio, let's go. Welcome to my virtual diet. Get on the floor. We'll sing and speak my life. Step one, Florida life.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
I done been through hell. Been through real hell. I done been through pain. So painful. I done been through hell. Hurt people, hurt people, hurt people. Working my way through to the good life. I stop with you. The Christian songs when they make me move. I can do anything. Life is a dance floor. Hey, step on it. Come on, 2, 3, and 4. Hey. Get your life on the floor. Step 1 and 2.
Step 1.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Come on, get on the floor. Your life, let's go. Walking through You know that's right. Let's do it. I don't know why the sound is distorted. It shouldn't be. Unless they don't want y'all to hear my music.
Jag, what would you? This what you need to do, Jag. You need to send Uncle Mike your music, MP3, email it to me, and let me play it through my system so we can jam. Yeah, we're gonna try to get Uncle Mike to do that. We're gonna try to get Jaguar Wright to do that. Yeah, no, Uncle Mike need to keep his mouth shut. Let Jaguar do the talking. But no, I'm a sound engineer. I pump that thing so it can sound good. You can't play something from a cell phone or a device into a microphone because that air sound, I can tell that that's what she's doing. It has to be all wired to get to you guys. It should only hit the air one time, which is coming out of the speakers into your ears. Even if you got on headphones, it's coming out of the speaker earphones straight into your ears. That's the only time it should be hitting the air. Rule number 1 with sound. Yeah. Nah, homie.
I done had it all.
And
then I lost it all. I done took some falls. Then I stood tall. I done had a dream. Turn into nightmare just to become a new dream. Working my way through to a new life. Know just what to do. Walking stride, making my own rules. 'Cause I can do anything.
That's soul, baby. She nailed it.
I had it all. And then I lost it all. I done took some falls. Then I stood tall. I done had a dream. To nightmare just to become working my way through. Come on, know just what to do. Making my own rules. See, cause life it's a dance floor. Showing up is. I don't know why. Maybe you should do something about your sound system. Get on the floor of your life, and let's go. Dancing up the runway of my life. Sure enough. Let's go. Leaving my troubles.
Yeah, that thing sounds terrible. You can barely hear it. I mean, you can hear it, but it sounds terrible, Jack. Let me play something while
I'm so grateful for the catalog I've collected. I really am grateful. If it wasn't for these songs, I might have forgot.
Amen. Amen. So she might have forgot. So it wouldn't have been for them songs. I
might have forgot who I was.
Let me give you a sample of how the music should sound when it comes to y'all. Like this. Yeah. This for you, Jag. Hey, one time for your mind, 2 times. This was like done 3 or 4 years ago, man. Hey, check it. Enjoy the show. I don't have no vocal skills though. Here we go. Come on, man.
In the midst.
Oh, she talking. My bad. She talking. Here we go. She just took a long pause.
I might have forgot who I was in the midst of all of that.
Not saying it's the best music, but it's clear music.
Can you imagine if I had paid attention to all the lies that are told about me? As many times as they've been told about me. Thousands of people lying about me every day.
Yeah. The bigger you get, the more liars you get.
What it's like to be stalked, to be harassed.
I can imagine, Jag.
There are people mocking your name just because.
Just because you are big.
Saddest part about it is they thought they did it all for money. The money was just the incentive. They did it because they hate themselves. And they needed someone else so that they could bear with themselves.
You can catch more bees with honey,
when
baby.
People lobby off into a vicious smear campaign against someone else that they don't know for no good reason other than money.
The key word is they don't know.
Makes you look at people kind of funny.
Don't even know the person. I'm reading the comments.
Like even this moment.
I'm sorry I misjudged you. Somebody said in my comments.
It's available on Patreon.
You a great guy. How did you misjudge me? How did you misjudge me? You don't even know me.
Can you imagine what it's like to be absolutely sane?
Yeah.
And you have to convince people.
Uh-huh.
Because a bunch of liars made up a bunch of stuff about you. And people were willing
to listen,
to believe they're more than you.
They're fine. So let me start by learning a little bit about you. Can you tell me where you were born?
I was born in Stratford, New Jersey.
Where you grew up?
Huh?
Yeah, kind of. My family lived on both sides of the bridge. If you know anything about the Delaware Valley area, South Jersey and Philadelphia are right next to each other. So our home addresses were in New Jersey. I went to school in New Jersey, but I also went to school in Philadelphia. But about 2/3 of my education was Christian private schools.
Okay, so are you an Eagles fan or are you a Jets fan?
I was born an Eagle.
Okay. How long have you been in the Metroplex?
Here? Got here in 2016. Started working here in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Who growing up in Jersey and Philly, who raised you?
My father.
Okay. Any brothers or sisters?
Yes. Only full sibling. The only. So at this point. Here in Dallas.
No.
I'm technically not allowed to move. I was in the process of moving when I secured that home for my mom and my son. So, and me and my girlfriend have decided to stay here while we revamp my company.
Okay. Are you currently married, single, divorced, whatever?
I am married but separated. By the way, this was in 2023 after they ran down on my life.
Is this your only marriage or have you been married before?
No, this is my second marriage.
And you mentioned a son, I believe.
Yes, my only living child.
Did you have other kids in the past?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that. How many kids have you had in total?
4.
How far did you get in school? You mentioned high school. How far did you get in school?
I completed early.
Okay. Any post high school, like college?
I'm a college dropout.
Okay. So how long were you in school?
Freshman year, I was done. Started my company, Jackie Entertainment LLC, 3 years after that, and I have been my own entity since 1999. Not too many Black women can say that.
You said it's called Jackie.
Jykee, Jykee. Entertainment, named after my firstborn son, who is now currently deceased.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm assuming that's who you, like, for lack of a better term, work for. You own. That's your employment, I guess. Is the company? Is it the same company?
No, it's now Philadelphia Productions LLC, and now it's Cruelty-Free Artistry.
And what kind of work does the Philadelphia do?
I'm a recording artist. World renowned.
Yes,
for about 30 years now. I am also an advocate for sexual assault survivors. My nonprofit group, which we're going to have squared away, I think we're changing the direction, going from nonprofit to an actual ministry, a women's ministry group. It's called WCW Meeting. Oh, by the way, for those out there in the bowels of YouTube, my plan was always to begin my own ministry. Like I said, this recording was 2023. What's the year? 2025? Okay. Hey. And I also create botanical products, and I'm kind of a Renaissance woman. I'm also a published writer. I am entertainment. Right now, my life kind of revolves around media and broadcasting. I have my own YouTube channel, and I have my own internet TV station, PhiladelphiaTVNetwork.com. Until that was hijacked with help from my second ex-husband.
In the past,
on behalf of YouTube.
Legal issues? Have you ever been either pled guilty, been found guilty?
Yes, I pled guilty to a misdemeanor back in 2016. It was I was arrested for child abduction. It was a custody hearing that my ex-husband decided to criminalize because he wanted to destroy my life and use my child to do it and find a way to get his hand back into my pocket with child support. First time around, they charged me.
Getting cold.
I had concerts set up all around the world. And at the point where the trial would have been taking place, if I had taken it to trial, I wouldn't have been able to leave the country. And I was already scheduled at the Hong Kong World Music Festival. I was there with
the be hot in here.
Mosaic Project, Terry Lynn Carrington. I'm one of the contributing partners on that project. And I made the deal. My kid didn't want to testify. And if I had backed out of that gig, it would have hurt me in the Far East. So I took the plea bargain, agreed to 2 years probation, which was concluded August 2018.
I wonder who she talking to.
Charged again by Chicago for child abduction, failure to return, even though my ex-husband had already moved. It was a nasty jurisdictional thing. I won my habeas corpus writ in 2017, but then they issued a governor's warrant, which forced me to Chicago, to which I stayed. And I fought the case, and it concluded nolle prosequi.
Okay. So in terms of, just in not just in Dallas, but in U.S., I guess, just one prior conviction, that's it?
Just the misdemeanor that I pled guilty to in 2016. Like I said, that's been over.
Okay.
That concluded in 2018, but they recharged me in 2017, and then I fought that one, and I won.
Okay. Now does she have
trial? There were so many jurisdictional issues.
Okay.
Now does she that one misdemeanor? Did you replace on probation?
Yes, I was on probation for 2 years, and that concluded in 2018, August of 2018.
Okay.
By the way, that was my fourth time telling him that.
Okay.
If anyone's paying attention, that was my fourth time telling the state-hired psychiatrist the same thing over and over again. Okay. Part of the reason why I'm pausing is because everything that I just discussed about that case is my alibi for the lawsuit that they put me in after I got the Defender of Freedom Award.
I can tell the way he's saying.
Oh, and by the way, to down the rabbit hole, Shove it up your ass. Leave Russell Brand alone. You unfit social worker who probably has helped teleport people allegedly. I don't even want to get into it because you're a real weirdo, Ling Ling. Just leave Russell Brand alone. You aren't fit to talk about that at all.
Down the rabbit hole. I've heard that from somewhere.
I'm sorry. Back to my diary.
So I got a little bit of information about you. I guess you were in Dallas County for a little less than a month. Is that about right? Here most recently, like May to right to the beginning of June.
What do you? Is that about right? Yes, I asked
you. You were incarcerated at Dallas County Jail. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
for about 3 weeks or so. Yeah. Okay.
I was extradited from Bossier Max in Louisiana.
Now, according to those records, you have a history of some chronic pain. Is that correct?
I have severe scoliosis. 16 pinched nerves, 3 slipped discs.
Any other chronic pain? Any other chronic medical issues like asthma, diabetes, high blood pressure, anything?
Thank God. At 46. Oh, I'm a blessed woman.
46, baby.
Any history of drug or alcohol use?
I was an alcoholic and I OD'd on Percocets prescribed to me by my doctor.
Damn.
I was 29, so I'm 46 now. Go back 30 years. Yeah, around 07, 06. I had OD'd on my prescription. I was drinking.
Was it accidental overdose?
Well, we're not quite sure. I was never seen by a doctor. For whatever reason, my ex-husband, my first husband, decided after he found me in a pool of blood and vomit on our bathroom floor to not call an ambulance and to just clean me up and prop me up in bed. I was out for about a day and a half. I asked him why he never bothered to call and get me help if he found me that way. And he said, I didn't want anyone to think I was trying to kill you. Who says that?
I guess from your standpoint, was it an accidental overdose? Or
in my opinion, it was an accidental overdose. I was taking my medication no different than I had normally taken it. I had the girls over. We had a martini brunch. I had 2 martinis. And when they left, that's when everything started to fall down over me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You referred to yourself as an alcoholic. Do you still drink or are you sober? Okay. So how long have you been sober?
Well, I have wine from time to time. I love a good scotch, but everything that I do in moderation. I actually cut alcohol out of my life completely for health reasons about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. So I'm not an active drinker.
So the wine and the scotch, is that no longer a thing or is that
No, I haven't had anything to drink since I've been incarcerated, and I haven't had anything since I've been out. Okay, so at least a few months. Yeah, the last scotch that I had a Macallan 18 Old Fashioned back in March after I was released from the hospital. That was the last drink I had.
Okay. Now, some of the records mention marijuana use as well as...
Absolutely.
Okay. How long have you been a marijuana user?
Well, it's not just, number one, I don't call it marijuana, it's cannabis.
Okay.
Number 2, I produce THC and CBD products for pain management and for just overall well-being. A lot of the products that I make, the botanicals that I make, my salve, all of that, CBD enhanced and vitamin infused. I'm not an abuser.
Okay. So
I'm an old school apothecary.
No judgment with any kind of usage. You just want to have an understanding of you as a whole.
Absolutely.
Right? So how long have you been a user of cannabis or cannabis products?
When I walked away from pain meds completely, it's been 13 years.
I think Jaguar being set up.
And I assume you're either user of some sort, be it actual cannabis, be it cannabis CBD products, THC products. Is that
mostly
a fair?
CBD. I don't use THC unless I'm in extreme pain. And those are all medicinal edibles. I
Now,
know Ken. I think he was a fan. He knew who I was.
the chart also mentioned some Molly. Is that correct?
Molly.
Yeah, it seemed kind of off. The note was kind of weird, but
who said I was using Molly?
So it was a weird note from I guess they were referring back in March. Were you at Parkland for a little bit?
Yeah, I was in Parkland for 11 days.
So I guess they were referring to that.
I was never on Molly. I don't use it.
Okay.
I don't use drugs outside anything that is not natural. And like I said, the occasional scotch from time to time, I don't do.
Okay. Yeah, it was a weird note. So
and no one ever found it in my system. It wasn't in any document.
It was a strange note. I had to confirm.
Got it.
So
pause.
That being said,
pause.
Yeah.
Is everyone listening?
Yes. Yes.
Is everyone listening?
Yes.
The psychiatrist said that he got notes from DeSoto PD.
Crazy. Very crazy.
And they said that I was using Molly. Yet, after they said this, I was taken into a psychiatric hospital where they did tons of blood panels on me, and nothing in my system was found outside of cannabis. Even the psychiatrist
got notes saying she
could figure that part out.
Molly.
Let's go back. Let's listen to that again.
11 days.
So I guess they were referring to that.
I was never on Molly. I don't use it.
Okay.
I don't use drugs outside anything that is not natural. And like I said, the occasional scotch from time to time, I don't do.
Okay. Yeah, it was a weird note. So
and no one ever found it in my system. It wasn't in any document.
It was a strange note. I had to confirm.
Got it.
Who wrote the note?
That being said,
the officers that arrested me.
Who wrote the strange note?
Issued a white warrant on me by a means of my second ex-husband, who is a schizophrenic veteran off his meds and also an addict.
That's crazy.
Now, I want y'all to really think about what we just heard.
Talk to me.
They were trying to say that I was crazy and that I was making things up about celebrities. That's why I was arrested. They were trying to say that I was a delusional psychotic schizophrenic who was making up stories about celebrities that weren't true, and I needed this and I needed that. Now, the police who I already accused, who were allegedly working with the cartel, who I allegedly caught on film, and they still are holding on to the phone where I caught them red-handed in lockup. They've had my phone since 2023. It's been over 2 years. I guess they don't want nobody to see what I got in that phone. The same phone that those idiot cops at DeSoto PD had the audacity, after I was released, after they made me sit in my urine for 18 hours after 4 grown white men, Peckerwoods, body slammed me.
Damn.
And I didn't even try to resist arrest. You know, all of that is definitely violation of my civil rights. But to think that they actually had the audacity to try to convince the hospital that I was insane and high on Molly and losing my mind. You should have saw the AI pictures that they showed me. When I left Parkland, they said, "You look so much better than you did when you came." And they showed me the pictures. AI. They used AI pictures and phony doctored up police reports saying that I was high on a substance that I don't take. This is the law we're talking about.
That did this.
The law.
Being that I'm a psychiatrist, and I guess they were referring to that. The chart also mentioned some Molly. Is that correct?
Molly.
Yeah, it seemed kind of off. The note was kind of weird, but
who said I was using Molly?
Seemed kind of off. The
so
note
it was
kind
a
of
weird
weird.
note from I guess they were referring back in March. Were you at Parkland for a little bit?
Yeah, I was in Parkland for 11 days.
So I guess they were referring to that.
I was never on Molly. I don't use it.
Okay.
I don't use drugs outside anything that is not natural. And like I said, the occasional scotch from time to time, I don't do.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was a weird note. So
and no one ever found it in my system. It wasn't in any document.
It was a strange note. I had to confirm.
Yeah. Understand this. They said I was on Molly. They put it in the notes. The cops, the DeSoto PD. They took me to a hospital, ran all kinds of drug panels and blood panels on me. I was a guinea pig.
Poor thing.
And they found nothing in my system.
Absolutely.
Because the truth is,
nothing.
if they had of, that they would have railroaded me right into a mental health something. That's why they couldn't. Now I'm sitting here telling you, you're listening to evidence of the fact that DeSoto PD lied on me and used my second ex-husband who was working with YouTubers to set me up. This is what you're listening to right now.
Why do people go out
then
their
I
way?
get the Defender of Freedom Award, and all of a sudden, I'm this heinous criminal committing all kinds of SA acts on people that I don't know at times where I couldn't possibly have been for a crime that I was accused of, that I beat in 2018, that I articulately
didn't do.
Explain to the doctor, which is now also my alibi for what they just tried to accuse me of. Are we starting to see a theme? That the law and law enforcement keep playing with my name over and over again, lying, and the public believes them? People believe these weirdo YouTubers?
So, that being said, being that I'm a psychiatrist, and I've seen that you've had some treatment in the past, when was the first time you saw a psychiatrist?
Well,
remember, like, how old you were?
I was a psychologist when I was a kid. All of those records are sealed. I would prefer not to. I have independent therapists. The one therapist that I just recently started working with, who's going to be working with my women's group, is Dr. Megan
We can listen to the rest of it
later on,
but it's available. That was my second competency hearing. Actually, my fourth, because I had to do one at Dallas Behavioral Health. I had to do one at Parkland. I had to do one in Lou Sterrett for 5 minutes with a man who said that I was not competent to stand trial because I wasn't Jaguar Wright. Do y'all hear what I'm telling you? I sat down with a therapist for 5 minutes. I answered all of his questions correctly. I passed the competency exam absolutely correctly. I told him the truth about myself, what I do, just like I told this man. And guess what he said? His report was that I wasn't competent to stand trial because I was spouting delusions of grandeur, because I kept saying that I was Jaguar Wright and my name was Jacqueline Wright. And so that made me incompetent to stand trial.
What a dumbass.
Y'all hear that? I was found incompetent for telling the truth about myself because he didn't want to believe that I'm the woman right here on this screen. Imagine being declared incompetent, mentally incompetent to stand trial because you acknowledge yourself for who you are and what you are accurately. And that weirdo old guy didn't want to believe you.
I can tell the way he kept saying, okay. Like, let's just move
Imagine
on.
that.
Okay. Okay. Just moving on. Okay.
So what I just played for you was my second hearing.
Okay.
And I passed. That one was much longer.
Okay.
There was actually 50 minutes left of that. Like I said, you can go over to the Patreon and see it. People have been lying on me for decades. And all I ever wanted to do was make music. What can I say?
Oh, shucks.
This lacks integrity. Wanting you here with me. You have to get back to her. Your time away, it's all over. So I spend it acknowledging. Possibly, this is just a flame. And what doesn't it feel meaningless? You and I settling for the blame. Oh, but at your least, you're still my best. No, it ain't right. Loving you need your, it ain't right. Needing you, what am I supposed to do on my heart?
Sing it, girl.
Is you. This lacks integrity. But baby, honestly, could care less about the ramifications. God in the bliss of our syncopation.
There she go, y'all.
That's a steady rhythm, baby. Even when the music stops, I hear what you're saying.
Even when the music stops.
No different from me.
Hey.
Come from the same cadence and the same beat. Could it ever be wrong? We're together with a perfect song. It ain't right. Loving you need you. It ain't right. You know what am I supposed to do? I'm alone. It's you. I know you made my dream. I know you made my loving you. I know what you love what you want you make you.
You go, girl. Oh, my gracious.
I wrote that in Oakland at Mind Seed. Salute to Dwayne Wiggins. Complicated person, brilliant musician. And we were friends for over 20 years. Till we parted ways. I couldn't deal with his Schluminati ways no more. Just couldn't. You know. When I think of the music that I've helped produce, salute to Zeke the Experience, the artist I will always regret that I never got a chance to put at the top. When they saw him coming, the Roots got involved and they moved him out of the way to protect John Stevens. Little Mr. Turtleneck in the summer. Everything brilliant that would have swept the world. They found a way.
Damn it,
to stop it.
Hold up, man. Fuck it. Let's just pause it. Pause. All right, I'm back, y'all. God damn, man. I'm back there downloading a software, musical software. It's been almost all day. Why is this thing taking so long? Because it's on Wi-Fi and it's a big file. Come find out the thing on pause. See, these are the problems I be having. So it's downloading now.
Because I was involved.
One of these days it's going to finish and I'm going to get this thing back together. That sound like some country crossover.
Love you, Zeke. You were always better than John Legend. You were the legend. It's changing. I hope it's not late.
Damn. The hell happened? See, as the fuck, man, every time I look, where we at? 49:55. Damn it, man. What the hell? See, that's why I looked at the.
Y'all hear that?
No, 49.
I was found. It's cold now. It's cold. I
don't know what happened.
Love you, Zeke. You were always better than John Legend. You were the legend. It's changing. I hope it's not late.
I'm gonna call cousin tomorrow.
Cannot just lay here underneath the tree.
Like that change.
Let me take your hand, let me guide you to the light. I'm singing Lord, it's such a beautiful world that we share, you and me. Oh, how happy we will be. Eric Bird on guitar. The wave.
Jag, this sounds terrible, man. I'm trying my best. I'm about to call her and say, Jag, don't do it like that no more. That sounds terrible. This sounds.
Just spread your wings and fly. My time with me. Now the care of the world, tomorrow be a mystery. As the wind blows.
She getting it though. She getting it.
Let me take your hand, y'all, to the light.
Oh, you know what? All this time.
He dances on those notes.
Hold up. Show chat replay. I should have had it like that. God dog it. My bad, y'all.
You and me. Oh, it's such a beautiful world.
Yeah.
That we share. You and me.
I like the
Such a beautiful world.
that sound nice.
In the spring time, in the spring.
That is so pretty, man.
Just as fine as any Beatle record you ever heard.
Look, that's an incredible sound. It's an incredible feeling. What makes it so bad is it's almost like because it's not that clear, you have to use your imagination to get into it. And that makes it even more beautiful. That it's a terrible, Jag, you're doing a terrible job at the recording with you singing, and the cell phone that you're recording your live stream with they have a system in there to try to take out the background noise. That's what cell phones do. Sometimes it try to take out the background noise. So the cell phone is confused. They don't know if this is background noise or something you trying to put across to the people. But I know one thing, it was a beautiful feeling. The feeling that I had was beautiful. Yeah, Jag, that is incredible, boy. I would love to help you get a system or get something together, because, turning your cell phone on and just going live, then playing music in your background needs to be closer to the microphone so it can sound nice. Here we go, y'all. But it's a beautiful song.
I hate that all of this just lives in my phone.
See what I'm saying? God, that's nice.
All of that just lives right here in my phone.
So she probably playing a phone into another phone. Come on, Jag. Come on down here and get into this studio with me, girl. Dang, I wish I could play that guitar like that, man.
Shouldn't be that way. It should be for all of you. But I ain't no party pooper. Jaguar radio's still in effect. It's my virtual diary. I run it how I like. Somebody asked for it, so I'm just gonna give it to you.
She got a lot of positive. Thank you for sharing.
You wanted it.
You wanted it. Kiki's.
Yeah. I don't understand why you bitches keep on trying. I'm a different kind of bitch. Last night is the experience. With every bird on guitar. Hey, to be lonely. I don't know what it's like to need love. I don't know what it's like to be basic, to be the bitch worried about that next bitch. More than I'm worried about nothing. Shit. I don't know what it's like to get poop up. And I don't know what it's like to get one fuck.
I don't even know what it's like to give no fucks, and that shit is more than I expect. It's what me clapping on my back. Taking slowly, take it slowly, take your time, when you're down the road. I'ma suck so loud, I'ma do it slowly.
I'ma do it slowly. Check it. Play to your face.
My life, it's a maze, it's a phase, and I'm a maze. It's all a blaze.
Playing
I
in
got
your face.
hands, I got things, I got tricks, I got street. That you I'm never me.
Believe it or not. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I.
Don't give no fucks, y'all. Come on. Let's take him slow. Take your time. When you know the stop us up, don't stay. When do
In your face. Right on in your face. Playing in your face. Right in your face. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all.
Watch me playing, y'all.
$19 super chat. Grateful for all you do. Amen. Yeah. In your face. I hope she listened back to this.
Wait for this over. We finishing the video, guys.
If you're going to do it that way, Jay, you need some bigger speakers or something. You can't play it from a cell phone.
Oh, man.
I wonder if I got some speakers.
Yeah, that one's going to be fun. I can't wait to perform that live. You know, there were some interesting things that happened around the Pierce Morgan interview. One of the things that happened, though, was passing of Frankie Beverly. Someone who I knew as a girl, knew as a young adult. Little while, we lost touch after Gerald Levert passed away. No, Gerald grew up. Two things Gerald didn't do. He didn't miss a Jaguar Wright show, and he didn't miss a Frankie Beverly and Mays show. That's for sure. On nights that we played in the same city, Gerald would come to both of our shows. He would go see Unc first, and then he would come see me last. See me all. You know, grown up shit. Man. It was all a setup, you know. All this crap. Every gig, every interview. It was all a setup.
It was all a dream. I should do a song. It was all a setup.
They should be tired of the fact that they can't catch me slipping.
They can't catch us slipping.
By the way, this was a red carpet picture where I decided to forego the gown, wear some dope ass $1,000 jeans, $500 top, $2,000 glasses and a $1,500 haircut. Oh, and by the way, that's my hair. It's beautiful. When I grow it out, it's beautiful. Just got tired of it, that's all. I got older.
Yeah.
I wanted to see my face. I wanted to stop hiding behind hair. That's how I felt.
Let the record show, I don't care how much money I got. I ain't spending no $1,000 on no goddamn jeans. I ain't spending no $1,000 on no jeans. I can do a lot different things with $1,000. I ain't gonna put no $1,000 on no goddamn pot. I might spend $1,000 for some shorts, but I ain't spending no $1,000 on no jeans. There's too many people out here that need $1,000 to
Happening bitches was pissed off
change
that night.
their life.
They spent all that time not being able to breathe in those very uncomfortable outfits. And all anyone could do was look at me. Barely any makeup, just lip gloss, little foundation, a little bit of blush. I didn't even put on lashes that night. I was wearing glasses. Red carpet. I woke up like that.
Yeah.
But getting to sing this at Sheen Magazine Awards, even when they tried to line me up with Rick Ross. I was
we
so
get
happy
one
that
more.
I got to hear Frankie that I just want to make it right, baby. Before I let it go.
Look at that change.
Yeah. I'm loving you.
Jack, send me that.
Salute to Westmore Drive. Now
That shit is funky. That shit is funky, baby.
Tell me where we go. Now listen, I've been told you know. I just wanna make it right, baby.
Y'all can see my mind going off on this.
I'm loving you.
Y'all tell Jag to get in touch with me. I'm glad it perfect. Y'all got a job to do right now. All of y'all, all my enders. If you're an ender, let me know you're an ender. I want y'all to get into Jag's chat and you tell her to get in touch with Uncle Mike. Right now. Tell her. That's some great music she has. And she's not somebody has said that we can't hear it, don't sound right, and a lot of people ain't gonna say that to you, Jag, because they scared to go against you, because they love you. But the sound, I'm a certified sound technician. The sound is horrible for the type of level you on. You need to that thing go, so hey cousin, that thing go right there, man. I can hear, as a producer, I can hear what's needed other than the sound in that song, or I can actually hear past the bad quality of the recording. It's a bad quality, man. I mean, if she listened back to this, she would be like, damn, he right. You gotta be right. Because shoot, oh my God, do I need to play it again? Y'all need to tell her to get in touch with Uncle Mike. Oh man, I don't even want to rock the house. I played this plenty of times. I think y'all probably heard this. Yeah. So the sound quality gotta be up the part. Hey, all this equipment and stuff I got, so the sound quality gonna be there, baby. 1 time for your mind, 2 for your soul. Let's get it control. Now, I don't have the vocal skills like she do, but I can get real funky in the studio. More time, 1 time for your mind, 2 time for your show. Sometimes you gotta get busy with the haters, y'all. Let them know that you gonna rock the show. Hey, vocal skills are real with mad sex appeal. Hey, watch this. This an old song right here, about 8-9 years. 8, 9, maybe 10 years back in the day. What can I say, Uncle Mike? Yeah, I could sit down this joint and play some music all day long. Well, this a choir. That's a choir, a church choir. I sampled it and put it into this song right here. When it goes, and I was the sound technician at the choir. Hey, this is a spitting song. That's enough, man. Anyway, look here. Let me get back in my bed, man. It's 3:30 in the morning, man. It feels so good to real talk when you can't sleep or you got things to do, you got stuff on your mind, and you can just walk downstairs in your house. Even though the hater said I live in my basement, I gotta walk downstairs because my bedroom is upstairs. They say I live in the basement of my mama house. Yeah, I'm gonna run that in the ground. I thought that was real funny. That was a good one. What was I saying? I walk downstairs and I can come in my studio and just do music anytime I want. I can come and do reaction videos anytime I want. And I'm not showing off. I worked hard to get to this stage of my life, as I'm retiring early, man. So now I'm going to travel the world and show people different things the best I can show them, because I wish you all can travel with me. It's amazing, man, that I skipped all this stuff, all this drama, and hey, I don't care what you say about me. Shit, they talked about Jesus Christ. They gonna talk about, everybody gonna talk about. So I'm reading the comments, and it's shame on you for putting Jaguar Wright business out there. You putting her business out there. I didn't put the business out there. This is coming from her channel. I'm trying to No matter what, I've read all the comments. Out of all 100 comments, man, it's always that one it's always that one knucklehead, that one stupid person, that one that can't get right. You always gonna have a can't get right in the bunch. How dare you sit there and point the finger at Uncle Mike or point the finger at me, point the finger at anybody. It ain't your right to air out her laundry or however she said it. And I'm like, maybe, and I always look at it like maybe I'm misunderstanding what she wrote. So I said, my dear, I don't understand. Maybe you don't understand how this works. We're getting this we get our information and stuff from her YouTube channel. So she already put her laundry out there, if that's what you want to call it. What is wrong with people, man? And I thought I was one of the dumb ones. All this time out of high school, I thought I was the dummy. Everybody else was way smarter than me. I wanted to keep my mouth shut because I ain't want people to know how stupid I was. Come find out the whole world's stupid. I'm the only one that got some sense. Me and about 2 other people. I'm just joking, y'all. No, me and it's only me and 467,000 subscribers that got sense. Man, I love y'all, man. Let me know if you're an ender. Definitely let me know you're an ender. If y'all heard this, man, y'all crazy. If y'all heard Uncle Mike going off, y'all crazy, man. Love y'all so much, man. Jaguar, somebody said I'm under Jaguar spell. What the hell? I do reaction videos of all kinds of people. I guess I'm under Puffy spell. I'm under Jay-Z spell. I'm under Law and Order spell. I'm under Adam 12 spell. We did Adam. We did Big U. I guess I'm under his spell too. Hell, Sean Otwood spell. I'm under all kinds of spells. Gene, Big Gene, the bodyguard. Yeah, who else we got? Diddy, well, I said Diddy, dumbass. I mean, dumbtail. Diddy retarded, man. He was getting, Oprah. I'm under her spell too, huh? Shoot. Will Smith. Will Smith, you know you undercover, man. Stop bull jiving everybody. Yeah. All these undercover brothers. I mean, it's okay if you I don't care who you in the bed with. I don't care. Just don't get in the bed with me. There's one person I want in the bed with me. That's it. Everything else can kiss my tail. There's some beautiful women out here. Don't get me wrong. There's some beautiful women out here, but I don't want you in my bed. You got that shit twisted. I don't want you in my bed. I got one person I want in my bed. One. Shoot. That's it. Other than that, hey, it's all talk, man. I want one person in my bed. I don't give a damn how much sexy britches or big titties or big butt you got. I don't care about that. Ooh, you got a big butt. Hey, how you doing, big butt? You ain't getting in my bed. Hey, what you doing? That ain't my bed no more if you in it. Look here, man. Let me get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.